Clic. Mao. Ça tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Mao. Gazo. Clic.
Cancers, thank you for coming into the ethers with me, your girl. All right, listen, we're going to jump into your reading. Like I tell you guys all the time, if this resonates with you, take it for yourself. If it doesn't, share it with someone else. We're going to do a 12-card spread. What's going on in Cancer's life? The Hierophant. It's traditional, it's higher learning, it's belief. Some of you could be in school right now. I don't know why I feel the need to say some of you could be taking the RN test, becoming a nurse, right? I don't know why. I feel like that. Or you could be working in the field of medicine. I don't know why I feel that way. You have the Ace of Wands here, creativity. This could be a new passion of yours, right? Something that's inspirational. You have the King of Cups out here, okay? Someone who's the King of Cups, someone who's wise, devoted, balanced. Actually, this is your energy. You're showing up in your energy. I was about to say you could be talking to a Cancer, a Pisces, or Scorpio, but this is someone who's very, for you guys, right? Cancers, I know they say that Cancers are very emotional beings, right? I don't quite see it that way. I feel like Cancers are, that you guys are wise. You guys make very head over heart decisions. They think that you guys are emotional, but you're not as emotional as one would think, right? Like you're not just out blabbing your emotions all over the place. You're very, you keep those things to yourself. It's strange. But you also have the King of Swords out here. So that says a lot to me. But we're going to get into the reading. Let's see what's going on here. You have the King of Swords twice, all right? Because I have a combined deck. So the King of Swords came out twice. So there's some truth that's being told. There's maybe someone older that's giving you some sort of advice here. You're looking for some advice here. You have the Five of Cups. This could be dealing with some loss, some grief, maybe disappointment. Blinded to love, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And when the Wheel of Fortune comes out in the upright, that's a very good thing because, like I said, it's the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Two of Swords. Let's go for Cancer. The cards are just really popping out for you too, Cancer. So someone have something to say. Your energy, again, the Moon, some illusion, something that's hitting, something that's causing confusion is possibly about the Ten of Pentacles, which is family, legacy, inheritance, right? And at the bottom of your deck, you have the Ace of Cups, overflowing Ace of Cups again. So let's get into this reading and see what's going on with you. So with the Hierophant, all right, I feel like this. Okay, with your spread, the energy I'm getting, Cancer, is I feel like Spirit is calling your love life into some form of a alignment, right? But not before exposing what's been hidden and who's been playing games with your heart. Because, so you have the Hierophant out here. The Hierophant is the heartbeat of this reading for me, okay? It speaks of commitment, higher levels, marriage. It's that sort of vibe that you're on, right? I feel like for some of you, you're craving something solid, right? Not half-baked vibes, right? Somebody's coming in and out, breadcrumbing you, playing games, not telling you the full story, being secretive. I feel like you're not with all of that, okay? But here comes the Ace of Wands, which is passion, because I feel like someone has a lot of passion for you here, or you have a lot of passion for this person. But I feel like the Ace of Wands out here, which is talking about passion, desire, right? That spark that makes you feel alive, right? But what's hidden is that someone around you wants you sexually, physically, passionately. And this is the thing that this person is not telling you, right? But when it comes to a deep commitment, this person, they hesitate. So they want you. Make no mistake. This person, what's hidden from you is that this person find you absolutely sexually attractive here with the Ace of Wands. They find you physically attractive. If you guys hooked up before, they're very passionate about you. But when it comes to deep commitment, they hesitate. So I feel like they'll talk about it, right? But you can feel when the action don't match the fire, if that makes sense, right? So the King of Cups, you're showing up in your own energy. That's number one. So this is really your message. This is really speaking to you, and you're in a powerful position when you show up in your reading. So to me, the King of Cups shows real emotions, right? I mean, that's who the King of Cups is, right? Someone does love you, or at least feels deeply for you, but the double pull of the King of Swords says there's another side, right? This detachment, this coldness to this person, this logic over heart. This person can switch from warmth to ice really quickly, okay? So one minute they're calling you, I don't know, you want to call it love bombing. I don't know if it's really love bombing, but you guys got a vibe. You guys got a special little connection here. One minute this person is calling, texting, wanting to chill, and then the next minute they go silent. Okay, leaving you questioning where you stand in the situation with this person. So that's the mind games there, right? And the moon says not everything is being revealed to you. So what's hidden? They've got feelings, but they're controlling the narrative, keeping you in a confused state of mind, right? So therefore you won't demand clarity. If that makes sense. I hope this is making sense. I hope this is resonating with you. You have the Five of Cups out here, which says they carry grief and regret, right? Because there's unfinished business from your past. This is why the Two of Swords shows indecision. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I feel like they don't want to lose you, but they don't know how to fully give themselves either. That's the limbo, right? That have you left doubting your own intuition, right? Because let's face it, the Cancer, the Pisces, the Scorpios, you guys are very intuitive, right? You know what's happening. You know what's going on. You can sense it energetically, right? And I feel like they're keeping you in some state of confusion. Now, whether they're doing this on purpose, I don't know. The Five of Cups says they're carrying the grief, right? They feel the regret. They know that there's unfinished business, like I told you. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and the Wheel of Fortune is turning. So I feel like the cycles are closing, right? Karmic lessons are being wrapped up now, especially around this eclipse time, with the eclipse moon. What goes around comes around. And I feel like someone who tried to keep you waiting is about to face their own test right now. Okay, so I feel like the Page of Wands shows new, lighter energy coming in for you, possibly someone new, younger. Maybe there's a flirtation, there's a spark, there's someone here who's going to keep you kind of distracted from whatever this is here. Okay, someone who's actually excited to talk to you, someone who's actually excited to see you. Now, I don't know if you feel the same way with this person, because you have these things in the background here in the shadows, right? But it's going to be a refreshing energy, if that makes sense, okay? The Eight of Pentacles says you've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the work on yourself. You've been putting in the work on your relationships with your family, with your friends, right? And Spirit sees all your effort. But love shouldn't feel like another job, if that makes sense. You shouldn't have to go to work to come home for all of that, okay? If you're the only one grinding while they're stuck in confusion, the imbalance will only grow because there's still an imbalance, okay? And you can't even stuff your face and work far enough and think that this is just going to disappear. So this is something that you actually have to meet head on. All right. I feel like the Ten of Pentacles, that's your blessing. Okay, that's the legacy, that's the love, that's the family, that's the home, that's the generational wealth you so desire, you so crave. Even the person that we're talking about possibly craves this as well, right? This is long-term stability. And I feel like it's here, it showed up in your energy, and spirit is saying it is yours. You worked for it. We're gonna reward you with this. Okay? But it won't come from someone who hides behind the moon or keep you in a two of swords kind of limbo. You're not going to get that Ten of Pentacles. You're not going to get that blessing. You're not going to get that legacy, that family, that generational wealth. You're not going to get that with that person. I feel like what's here for you, your Ten of Pentacles, that legacy that you sold, that you've been working for here with the Eight of Pentacles, that you've been, you've been doing the work, you being recognized for that as well. And I'm talking about you being recognized, with your ancestors, with your spirit team. They see your hard effort. They see your hard work, okay? It will come after you release what's uncertain and open to what is aligned with you. So I say that to say because, these things might not come in the packages that we always want them to or that we're used to, right? I don't know why I need to say that. I don't know what I was getting at that, but it might not come in the package that you so desired. It might come in a frothy box, but it's your Ten of Pentacles. It's what you've prayed for. I feel like, Cancer, what's being hidden from you is someone's inability to fully show up. They want you. They feel you. But they're stuck between passion and fear. They're stuck between emotion and logic. And you can't build forever with someone who keeps you guessing. The wheel is turning in your favor right now. Don't cling to the one who only offers half of themselves to you. The true Ten of Pentacles love is coming. So it's just steady, it's clear, and it's ready to commit. All right, Cancer, this is your reading. I hope it resonates with you guys. Leave a message in the comments if it does. If it don't, I'm always in my comments. I don't care if I'm offline for like a month. I'm always in my comments. I will always respond. So that is what's dope about me. But all right, listen, guys. I'll catch you next time in the ethers. Ciao.